Hey guys, happy Monday. My name is Lisa. I am the Self Mastery Princess, and I am coming on here with another great video. I hope your weekend was great. I hope you got some rest. I hope it was successful. You guys, I've been playing around with the YouTube shorts, and it seems like you guys are liking that. So I'll definitely be incorporating more of those. But for today, let's just jump right into the video. Today, I'm going to be talking about a very important topic, which is just life-changing, to be honest. How to turn crisis into a creative opportunity. I was listening to Jim Rohn, and he had a beautiful speech about how life has seasons and how winter comes every year, and you don't get scared of winter. You just learn how to prepare for it better, which inspired me to speak about this video of how to turn crisis into a creative opportunity. Here's the thing. Life is always going to throw you a lot of different things. In the Bible, in Ecclesiastes, it talks about this very in detail about how life has seasons. It's a time to laugh. It's a time to cry. It's a time to dance. It's a time to harvest. So I think really wrapping your mind around the fact that life is going to happen in seasons. Things are going to happen all throughout your life. So many times we want to get comfortable with a certain set time, but that's just not how it works. The only guarantee is that things are going to change. So I feel like once you can digest that things are always going to change, it'll kind of give you a different perspective, especially when it's circumstances that you may not understand at the moment, or that may be seeming like it's a troubling thing. One thing I like to say is that good and bad, it's really relative, right? Because what could be good for you in one season could be extremely bad for you in another season. Or look at all of the lessons you've learned in your life. They gave you a better understanding. They made you grow. They made you move different. So it's like, with that being said, when a crisis is happening, you don't go off the deep end and throw in the towel, because it's a temporary situation. You don't want to give a permanent response to a temporary situation. And that's a lot of the time, I feel like, with depression and anxiety, people get so overwhelmed with the actual situation that they don't take a step back to say that this thing is going to be temporary. It is going to change, because that is the only definite thing in life, is change. Now, that doesn't negate the fact that things in the moment, in the heat, it could seem like you're in the fire. It could seem like you're in the fire, but it's not going to last. The morning always comes. The situation will work itself out. And when you are in these crises, the best thing to do is to start being creative. Start seeing, how can I use this to an advantage? What is this situation or this crisis here to teach me? And you channel that energy and you focus on that, because that is going to be the thing that helps you get through it. And you understand, you know what, I might not like what's happening right now, but I'm going to have faith that I will make it through. A lot of the time when it comes to a crisis, it's about making it through. It's not about having all the answers. It's not about, knowing exactly what to do. It's about making it through. One day at a time, one step at a time. It's about literally looking at the situation and saying, okay, how can I use this to my advantage? How can I use this to put myself in a better situation? How can I use this to make a better life for myself? Think about it. Let's say you're on a job and you get let go of on your job. You can now have that opportunity to tap into your creativity, tap into your God-given gifts, tap into see, okay, now that I have this free time, how can I use this opportunity to change my life? How can I use this opportunity to look into things that I didn't have time to do because I was always working on a job? If it's a relationship, the relationship didn't work out, okay, great. I thought this was something that was going to work out, but how can I use this to learn how to be a better person, discern better, really be more clear And then moving forward, now you have clarity and you now know, okay, this is what I need, or this is the type of person I need, or this is the type of work I want to do. So when a crisis is happening, it might seem like all hell is breaking loose, but that's when you need to anchor down in your faith. You need to anchor down in your belief system. You need to anchor down in what you know to be true. And that's why it's so important to really develop self-mastery, because life is full of curveballs, but you need to be grounded in something that's unshakable. Like, your belief system needs to be unshakable. You need to know, I might not like this, but I know that I'm going to make it through. I'm the kind of person that makes it through situations. I'm the kind of person that things always work out for me, regardless of what I'm seeing on the outside or in the real time. Like, it is going to work for me. And that needs to be the attitude, and you do it day by day. It doesn't mean that things won't come up and all of that, but you fight. You fight your mind. You decide that, no, I'm not going to let this thing break me down. I'm not going to throw my hope out the window because it's not looking how it is. A lot of the times we are worrying about things that have not even happened. It hasn't even been decided. So have that, the same way we're worrying, oh, is this going to work? Oh, this and that, I don't know. Let your mind go, you know what? No, I'm going to make it through this. This situation is going to make me better. I'm a victor. I'm not a victim. The victim attitude, it doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't make you feel good. It doesn't help the situation. Choose to be a victor. Choose to be a championship-minded person. Those are the people who make it through. Those are the people who win. Those are the people who are successful when they decide, you know what, everything around me is telling me I can't do it, but I'm going to believe I can do it anyway. I'm going to choose to have faith anyway. I'm going to choose to be happy anyway. I'm going to choose to have hope anyway. I'm not going to let what is I see, because you don't go by what you see. You walk by faith, not by sight. And you just tell yourself every day it's a temporary thing. Think about all the things you have went through. We all have situations we went through. We thought it was going to be the end of us. And yet we're here. Yet we're ending another year by the grace of God. Yet we made it through that thing we thought we could have never made it through. We thought our whole world was going to turn around. But yet somehow we are still here. It's like a distant memory. It's seasons. Life might throw you, but use that crisis for a creative opportunity. Use it for a moment of growth. Use it to train your mind. Use it to pass the test. But don't make a permanent decision on a temporary situation. A lot of these successful people, Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs, you'll read their stories. Nobody was believing in Apple or Amazon. They got told a bunch of no's, even Netflix. Netflix went to Blockbuster to buy into their streaming program, and Blockbuster told them no. And now we don't even use, DVDs anymore. But they decided that, yeah, I got this no. Yeah, things are, and when things are moving, it can be like, in the moment, and you can get overwhelmed, but they decided they will persist in the belief that it is going to work out. I am going to have the faith. I might not see it. I might not see any signs of it, but I'm going to believe, and I'm going to decide, and I'm going to declare that over my life, it is going to work out. Everything is working for my favor. Nothing is working against me, despite what I might think. That's why it's important to develop and cultivate this part of your mind, because life is going to go in seasons. There's a season where everything you touch is going to be great. You're going to be happy. Things are going to be thriving. Then there's going to be a season where things are not looking that great. You will be tested, and you have to pass the test. You can pass the test. You have it inside of you. And that's why I'm big on my faith. Trust God. Sometimes we want to talk to people, but you got to really talk to God. Trust God. Trust that what he says about your life it is going to be what it's going to be. Trust that. We want to call all these people friends and family, and they can't. Sometimes you really just need to get your faith in line. Read whatever, your Bible, and look and see what it says and hold that and let that be the thought. Because sometimes you can't, what can you say? You don't even know how to even explain how you feel. Give it to God. Trust that it'll work. Summer is coming. Life is about seasons and timing, and it's always changing. And you want to take each lesson from out of every season. Don't get defeated. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I trust you. So don't discourage. I know it's the holiday time, which is a time of joy. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you are feeling any ways and lonely and all of these things, just don't even let your awareness go to that. Believe in yourself. You're never by yourself. I love you. I hope everything works out for you. I just wanted to come on here with this video on this beautiful Monday. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.